Howdy folks, Doc here with Last Best Tool, and this is a Milwaukee Packout bit set. They call it 13 piece. They didn't count the box. That's my favorite part, so I'm going to say it's 14 piece. Big solid hinge here, see-through, but it isn't a Packout compatible. It's just, they're calling it Packout. It's a box, and you know that I do like these boxes of various shapes and sizes. Shout out to Railer. I got a couple of their bit rails, outstanding. I'll do a video on these, but you know, if you want exposed bits, that's a great way to go. But anyway, back to this thing. If you read the fine print, it says the bit holder is made in Taiwan. The driver bits are made in China and Vietnam. It doesn't tell me who made this box, but it's a great box. Anyway, inside you've got a nice short, all these are impact rated, the Shockwave, but a short bit holder. What I really like about the shorter ones is the low profile. Some others, you know, like here's the standard DeWalt, you know, they're quite a bit longer. This does have the collar that secures the screw. Those can be really nice. You know, just put the screw on, slide it out, and then it doesn't go flying off. But for a lot of things, I just like a strong magnet in a really short one. I got a Makita that was even shorter, and that for a long time was my favorite. But anyway, you can see that they've got this set up probably for all kinds of different things. You know, they put a lot of engineering into this, so they've got these rails that pop out, and this one's 2 deep, this one's 1 deep, but like I said, it doesn't snap into a Packout system, so let's fix that. What I've got, and I've showed this in other videos, is basically an aftermarket Packout compatible, I guess would be the male end, drops down into the Packout system, just like this, and then slides in, and you can actually give it a little push, and it usually gets stuck in there, just like that. Nothing crazy, but what I want to do is throw it on here. So you notice inside here, there is some space right along there. So I could put that easily on the back and bolt it in. So let's go ahead and do that. What I'm going to do is just give it a rough eyeball here, line it up, make sure that I've got the holes in an accessible place, kind of guess on the centering. It's not going to conflict with anything. Close enough. I'm going to go ahead and punch in one hole here, right there, just to center it for a drill. Grab my drill here. Good enough. And then what I can do is put this on. I'm using my little Milwaukee magnetic tray just stuck right here. I'm going to drop a screw in, push that in just to center it to make sure everything's nice and good. Drop the drill in. Good enough. There we go. Drop the other screw in. Push those down. See how good I did there. Close enough. Got a couple of washers. Drop on top. I could use smaller screws as well. This one might be a bit of a hassle starting out because it's up against this rail, but it's plastic. Anyway, I'm going to throw this on. Get that started. Screw that one down. Almost there. Now this is starting to spin, so I've got a little socket. See if I can wedge that on there. I might use a little pair of pliers here. Oh, choices. That's the hard part about these tools, is there's all kinds of different choices. I'll use these little Knipex here to hold that. Let's see if these are gonna work. I need something a little bit bigger. How about these? These, they call them mechanics pliers, I guess. Okay. But anyway, those are pretty stout. I can grab on easily. Just pop it down below that level, or that bit. good enough. I can feel it reaching the end, nice and snug. We'll throw the other on here. It's funny, I'm not using any of my fancy tools, just a little tiny stubby snap-on screwdriver. But this one's almost done, so then we'll test it out. So there we go. So now let's see if it's PACKOUT compatible. Kind of crooked. So here's a PACKOUT, and I can just slide it in. There we go. So now this is a PACKOUT bit box, and with that, dock out.